Once again, a very good morning, everyone. This is chapter 8 again only. This is video 2. In first part of the video, we had learned characteristics of HTML. Along with that, what is exactly HTML is made of. And the third thing was tags, right? In that class, we had learned only one tag, that was heading tag, H1, H2, like that. Hope you remember. So in this class, we would be further moving in detailings of the other tags. Here we starts with HTML paragraph tag. This is the next tag we are supposed to start up with. HTML documents are actually divided into various paragraphs. Paragraphs we already know in our English as well as in every other book. We are having the text on that page is written or divided in paragraphs. Paragraphs are defined with this angular bracket P is written, no? It is called as tag P or P tag. You can say any of them. Paragraphs are defined with tag P in the case of HTML. Now look onto the screen. I'm pointing it already using my mouse, no? This is tag P written. What is it? Tag P. This is a paragraph. So hence this is what it is exactly a plain text. This is plain text. This is tag P opening and this is tag P closing. Next one, tag P opening. That means this is next paragraph and therefore tag P closing. Now look onto the screen. This is a paragraph. That means this was the plain text written under first paragraph. Here we go. In first paragraph, it is written in this way. Once I had used second paragraph, the spacing between both the lines are now increased. This is another paragraph. In order to write anything on website or on, you can say, web pages, basically we are writing on web pages, we are dividing the text into paragraphs. In HTML, when you want to write in paragraphs, you will use which tag? Tag P. Tag P is a what type of tag? It is a container tag. It has opening also and closing also. So let's move to the next tag. This is the next tag as line break and horizontal line tag. Two tags we would be learning in this particular slide. Line break, that means it is having this one. First point, please read it. This is the tag used for line break. That is tag BR. What is it? Tag BR. Okay. While for the case of horizontal lines, it is used with this tag. HR tag is used for horizontal lines. Now let's begin deep with each one of them. Line break is written. What does that mean? When you want to break the line or when you want to start with a new line, but you don't want to start with a new paragraph. Best example, look on this screen. Global information channel. You want this channel word to be printed onto the next fresh line or new line without changing the paragraph. So here we go. Which tag we will use? We will use BR tag. Once you are using this BR tag, that particular data or that text will be starting with new line, but the paragraph will not be changed. Which tag we had used? BR tag. Now the next one is HR tag horizontal line. That means simply here you can see a line is drawn. It is not so clear, but if you are trying to, see it properly, putting your somewhat focus over here, you can find it out. A line is drawn. This is actually a horizontal line. In order to have this horizontal line in your these web pages using HTML, you would be having this tag in use. The name of this tag is HR tag. Please note BR as well as HR. Both of these tags are empty element tags. Empty element tags, that simply means they are only having start tag or opening tag. They don't exist. They doesn't have any sort of closing tags. Okay. I repeat, line break used for breaking of the line or starting a new line without even starting a new paragraph. Name of the tag used is BR tag. Okay. Next is horizontal line used for drawing simply a line over the screen. This line actually is done or is actually drawn on the web pages using which tag? HR tag. What is the name? HR tag. Next is this BR as well as HR. Both of them are empty element tags. That means there is no at all closing of these tags. There is no closing of these tags. Only opening or start tag exists. Let's move further towards the next one. Kindly note the HR tag which we were using for drawing the horizontal lines are actually having gray color. By default, what is the color? Color is gray, right? But what happens if we want to change the color? If we want to change the color of those lines that are basically drawn, in that case, the particular command used will be written in this way. At the bottom of the slide, you can see HR color is equals to, under double quotes, you will write the name of the color, closing it with angular brackets. This is the way you will follow to add the colors to the line basically. All right. So let's move towards the next one. This was all about the colors to the lines. Next is text formatting. For this text formatting, no, what you will do in this case of text formatting, before we move towards the detailing of this topic itself, we should learn what exactly is text formatting all about. So text formatting involves the format of the text. That means the way a text looks like. What is it? The way a text looks like. A text can be of larger size, a text can be of different styles, a text can be at the same time of different colors, right? So which is the tag used in HTML for this text size? The answer is as simple, font tag. Which tag? Font tag. As you can see on the screen also, this is the tag we are talking about, font tag. Now formatting of this text is done in three ways. First, you can change the font. That means we are having in our daily life, actually, when once we are using Word, or once in our daily life also we used to write sometimes in different type of the font. Other time once we are writing the projects, etc., we are using another sort of the font. Same way in the case of computers also, there exists different type of fonts. Most favorite is Comic Sans, right? We all use them. Then is Arial, Times New Roman, Arial Black, like that it existed. So that is changing the font or changing the face, FACE, changing the face. Second formatting involves changing the font size. That means you can simply change the size of the font as well. Third one involves changing the font color. In that case, you can change the color of the font also at the same time. So text formatting simply involves to format the text in HTML or to change the way a text looks like. Formatting is done in three ways. First one, either you change the font face. Second involves changing the font size. And the last one involves changing the font color. Now let's look how to change them. Font tag, this element is used to format the size, typeface, color, etc. With this typeface, it simply means the style of the font. In the second point, you can see the most commonly used font are in this way: Arial, Lucida Sans, Unicode, Courier New, etc. Coming on to the third point, the size we will be talking about now. So once we are talking about the size, kindly note in HTML, we can put the value of size of any text from 1 to 7 only. I repeat, in the case of HTML, we can have the size of any text from 1 to 7 only. Now let's look the better example. Kindly look onto this line. The mouse is pointing towards that line only. This line, fourth line I'm talking about. This font, no, is the tag used for font, the formatting of that font. Color here we had used as green. Look down to this command itself. Color is equals to green. Size we are using 7. I had just told you we can use size from 1 to 7 only. Now look here, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right? We can only use the size in this way only. We cannot move towards the another number like 8. We cannot do. We cannot even choose the number like 0. No, that's not allowed. The next thing is face. In this face one, you can write various sort of the particular font styles you are using, like Arial, Comic Sans, etc. Once that is done, you will write the text you want to, like Global Information Channel. Here you can even write your name. Whatever your name is, you can note it down. That particular text will be having green color, size 7, and will look like Arial. Arial is the face of the font. In the next one, font tag will be closed. That's it. So this is first one. Coming up to the second one, again font color, same color we are taking. This time size we had decreased, 6 we are taking. For the font face, we had again changed it from Arial to Comic Sans. Written the text and closed the particular font tag. In this way, we had used all of them from 7 to 1 with different size and different face or font style you can say. Now let's look on to the result. Kindly look here. This is therefore coming in this particular, you can check out the size here was 7. Here it was 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Size is deliberately decreasing. As well as the face is also changed. In this one it is Arial. This one it was Comic Sans and furthermore. This way you can learn regarding this font code also. Kindly look, this is exactly the command of writing. We can use all of them together. This font characteristics of the tag of this text, the font characteristic of the text is described or defined by this font tag. Attribute R3, face, size, color, we just learned right now. It is a container tag that again means it is having opening as well as closing. Come up here, font face, same command is written. For better understanding purpose, you can copy down the same command for your HTML codes also. These are the other tags available. B, like it is written, no, used for bold text. Big, used for big text. In your syllabus, only 3 are there. B for bold, I for italic, and U for underline. Rest of them are just given for the special notes. If you want to, you can definitely use them. Superscript, subscript, emphasize text, strong text, underline, strike through, etc. This is again a text formatting code written. For bold, we are taking B. EM we are taking for emphasized. I for italic. Small for small. Sub for subscript. Sup for superscript. Strong for the strong text. Big for the big text. U for underline. Strike for strike through. TT for teletype, etc. And let's look on to the result. Here we go. Bold, emphasized, italic, strike through, all of them are shown here on the screen. So this was all about the particular slides. Let's come up to the code we had learned. I will explain this one by one. H1 we had learned in our video one, that is used for heading, right? Come up to HR. HR we are using for horizontal rules. What is it we using for? Horizontal rules. That means simply a line. A line will be drawn. Using this HR, line will be drawn. Now there is no closing of HR. Can you see? Can you find out? No. Why? Because HR is a empty tag. HR is an empty tag. Now P we are using this tag. We had just learned P is used for paragraph. B we are using for bold. Now P is closed here. So that means this is one paragraph itself. P open, P close, and this text B online class is written, no, will be bold. Why? Because B is bold written, no, tag B is used. I repeat, this is paragraph 1, opening and closing. Text is online class. Kindly note online class will be written there or visible on the screen in bold letters because we are using here tag B. Now comes up to the font one. This is the font tag we had used. Font color I had taken here as blue. Font size 7. Face as Arial. This is the complete font tag. Here is the opening and here is the closing. Now look here, these 3 lines. Opening of font, closing of font tag. The text here written is check the font. So kindly listen this again. The text check the font will be coming in blue color with size 7 and face as Arial. I'm saving it and now going to show you on the screen also. Look out here, horizontal rules. This is the line HR we were using for this line. Okay. Check the font. I had used this with the face as the Arial. Size is 7. At the same time, color as blue. Right? Hope you remember that. Now just look one tag that I had not used there. That was breaking the line, BR tag. Look on here, this online class right now coming in one line. Let me make a change. Between this, I will be using BR, saving it, refreshing it from here. And now you can see this line is changed, right? The particular BR, that means next line has been started without changing the paragraph. Okay. Now let's make it another one. Let's make it a paragraph and we'll show you what exactly. So I will be writing here first only. Okay, and closing this also. Now this is one paragraph first, and this is another paragraph class. First and online. Check the changes. First, space, then online, and then class. Okay. This is all about the BR. In spite of closing paragraph here, if I close my paragraph here, now kindly look, this is first paragraph. First, B is this online coming, or let's remove this B also and use here BR. Okay. So now you can note this is first paragraph. Okay. First and online. And this is second paragraph. I'm removing this bold one. Going to show you the result. First and online. This is one paragraph. BR makes the line changing. Okay. BR just used for changing the line. Using this BR, you just change the line. Paragraph is still the same. Here I had changed the paragraph. So the spacing also has been increased. In this video, we will also learn one more thing, that was changing the color of this horizontal line. Now, here it is coming gray color by default. I want this to be coming of red color. So this was the command we had learned for changing the color of horizontal rules. Coming back to the browser, going to change it again. Now you can see the color has been changed to red color. So till here we had learned. Keep practicing HTML to learn more. That's it. Thank you.